As we take a moment and reflect on the year, it's hard to believe how we ended up here. 12 months of anxiety, solitude and fear, for us all being in COVID lockdown. Well, a virus was found in the city Wuhan. A global pandemic wasn't part of the plan. From Portugal to Poland, Peru and Pakistan, it put us all into a lockdown. In a world full of problems came this new addition. We looked at our neighbours in quiet suspicion. We can't see our friends or families for permission, for us all being in COVID lockdown. And the number of cases, it kept climbing higher. The death toll was rising, the outlook was dire. We all watched the heart rate, the virus multiplier, for us all being in COVID lockdown.
You met my moonlight, proud home.
Hail, Fairy King.
Nice to see you all here. I'm afraid you're just going to have to put up my voice because my computer's gone up this morning. Have we got everyone?
I'm here, always early. Have been waiting rather a long time.
Hello, hello. Can you all hear me? I think I'm plugged in. Ho, ho, ho. That's right, boy.
Yes, nice and loud, Giles. Perhaps you could sit back a bit, sound-wise, and could we lose the dog?
What? No, Trigger. Hi, Serena. Hi, Pasquale.
Oh, yes, I am here. Hurrah!
Hello, Tamsin. I can see you.
What are you doing?
I'm learning a new language in lockdown, sign language. I've always wanted
I
to.
love that sign language thing. When I was in the army, we only had to salute and people understood. Rank, position, everything.
Good. Tristram is here and Fatima.
I'll stand up if that's okay. I'm in training for a 5-mile run. It's for the SSS. Oh, sorry, the Starving Seagulls at Southend. So...
Oh.
I was wondering what she'd get up to next. Starving seagulls.
Shh, Giles, I'm just coming.
Thank you, Fatima. I'll ask you to sit when we get started.
Iced buns tonight. It's really luscious.
Oh, I love the iced buns. They are so unhealthy. Superb.
Organic, I hope.
Oh, yes, Tamsin. And gluten-free. You know I know.
What ho, I'm here. I'm on an iPad in the snug. He prefers his old jalopy in this study. It's great, this social distancing. It's saved our marriage. I don't have to see him at all.
Oh, come on, Cheryl. Stop blethering. I prefer the dogs any day. That's right, boy.
Oh, hail, Fairy King. Oh, what a lineup. I'm just getting my papers. I use pink highlighter. Look.
Come on.
Note for everyone. Giles, listen up. There's a mute button that bottom left. If you're not speaking to us, it's best always to be on mute. Right, everyone. Let's get.
I just hang on a second. I can't see a mute button anywhere. Oh, a pen, pencil, paper strip. Oh, right. Go ahead.
Quiet, please. Could you mute Giles? Cheryl?
Muted!
I still can't see it.
Ready?
Right. As we are in lockdown due to this virus, this is the only way we can start practicing our play.
Just awful.
Horrible.
Please,
Such a shame.
Still can't see it.
please. You've all had the cast list, so hope you've thought about the person you're playing. I'm going to ask you to describe yourself. Well, your character in Murder at Bog End.
I wish I was a different character.
I'm going to play 2 characters. Just brilliant. John, thank you.
I thought you were only here to represent the committee, Serena.
I haven't got anything else to keep myself occupied, and it's only a bit of fun, Tamsin.
Right. So we're all happy then. Good. I'll give a quick resume of the storyline for those who might have forgotten. The Colonel and their wife invite the new neighbours, Noel and Sal, to Bog End Manor to welcome them to the village of Piddle Wet Bog. After a time, someone is found murdered. Da, da, da. The Majesty's Constabulary are called and the murderer is uncovered. Obviously, that's just the bare bones of the plot, but it's enough to get us started.
What? I thought there was just going to be a body, not bare bones. That's disgusting.
Patience, Tristram. There's nothing macabre in the play. It's a comedy to cheer us up in our confinement. Let's start with you. Tell us how you see your character.
Well, as you can see, I've started with one of Delia's cakes. Oh, they are finger-licking.
Could we please stick to the job in hand?
This is my job in hand.
Oh,
Sorry.
Are you ready, Tristram?
I'm always ready, John. So, I play Noel Pratt. Think we could change that surname, John? No? Well, he's tall, dashing and sexy. Yes, can't think why he cast me. Oh, darlings.
Oh, Tristram, you're so funny.
Thank you, darling. I've been invited to Bog End Manor with my eager girlfriend, Sal.
Oh.
Yes, and I'm Sal. Very sporty, full of fun, and have a wicked sense of humour. Also, I'm very sexy. And most intelligent too.
John, I think that role might have been suited to me.
Well, the player's cast, Fatima. You play Christabel Crumley Warmheart. A jolly nice part. She's got lots of lines.
Not convinced. Christopher is warm and friendly and that. Nothing like me at all. I run every day for charity.
Who is left?
Me, Colonel Sir Crumbly Warmheart, but everyone calls me Nutty. I'm a colonel, you see. Quite clever, that. Oh, never mind. I'm your army man with loads of dots and guns.
And? Pascal? Do we not do the banging all the time, please?
But John, it is easy to show that you're speaking, to call them all to order. It is my job, John.
I love your enthusiasm, Pascal, but it is a bit over the top.
You want me to ring it up here?
just bang it a little less often, Pascal.
Okay, darling.
Cheryl, your character is...
Oh, yes, yes. Well, yes, just a minute. I'm just reaching for my past my G&T. Yes. Oh, yes. Here it is. Yes. Well, my role is that of Lucy Lou Slips. You see, Lucy Lou Slips. I am organised and uber efficient, perfect for me. Not sure of the voice. Should I do this voice? A voice like this? Or this voice? More like this?
Try it all three as you go along and see which one feels right. I'll do notes afterwards by way of, feedback for you all.
I love notes. So good for one. As are minutes, because they keep you a structure.
Yes, thank you, Serena. That's all for now. Okay, Pascal? As you see, I've asked Pascal to do our sound effect as our Foley artist. Well, I don't think we're going to need that one, but well done. So, Act 1, Scene 1. For the next rehearsal, and please practice your characters even though you don't have to learn your lines.
Hell, that's good for some of us, Giles.
Anyway, when you're practicing, I think it's good to do it in the mirror.
I can do that, John. Love a mirror, me.
Right, that's it. Same time next week.
Yes, bye.
Right.
Bye, darlings.
G&T time.
Bye, John.
Parting, such sweet sorrow. Farewell. Adieu.
And each week we stood and we clapped the heroes, the doctors and nurses and workers who chose to battle on working through the highs and the lows and help us all get out of lockdown. And on every step of the world situation, we watched all the updates in total fixation. Our patience for freedom, a daily frustration for all being stuck in a lockdown.
Tamsin, always on time. That's good. I'm afraid you're going to have to put it with my voice again because my internet's still down. Well, you met by moonlight. Proud all.
Hail, Fairy King.
Hail, Fairy King. I've been reporting back to the committee and they're pleased with our progress. Actually, Marjorie asked if she can sit in on this one. That's okay, isn't it? I can just WhatsApp her.
I'm saying no, Serena. We're still in rehearsal. We want to keep it fresh for its release online.
Like Tristan's cakes.
Oh, sorry, John. Hail, Fairy King, sorry. I think I'm frozen. Oh no. Have I frozen? Oh, start video. Oh, no. Oh, okay, cannot start video. Please select another video.
We can see and hear you fine, Cheryl.
Oh.
Now, if we can all mute. Right, that's it. So, shall we start? Act 1, Scene 4, Noel and Sal in the Badger's arms. Off we go.
Sorry. Oh, shoe buns today. Oh, God, got it everywhere. Sorry. Where were we?
Page 12, line 1. Go.
Time for another.
Oh, you devil. No, we must be going. They'll be expecting us. I can't wait to see inside the house. Is it 18th century? He's army, isn't he?
Yes. That's right. He's a colonel. I hope they're feeding us. I'm starving.
Oh,
Always
me
does that to me.
too. Bet they're really posh.
I bet he has an antique gun collection, just like my granddad.
Oh, you'd love to see that.
Nay! Nay!
Saddle up, girl. Let's go.
Nay! Nay!
Oh, sugar puff, beautiful boy. Trot on.
Trigger, out, find your ball. I'm rehearsing. Out.
Mute, Cheryl. Mute. How many more times?
Yes, Cheryl. Shh.
Okay. Lovely. So let's jump to page 14. We're in Bog End. The new neighbours, Sal and Noel, have arrived from the pub. Lucy from next door is already in the lounge, enjoying drinks and nibbles. Ready, crumbly warm hearts? Let's go from the maid's entrance.
Peppercorn polenta with parsley or goose goujons with great garnish.
Scrumptious. Well done, Maud. Do thank cook.
Sauvignon Blanc, a spiffing year, 2016. We bottle our own, you know.
Was on Chardonnay in the Badgers. Have you got any of that?
Maud can look, but I doubt it. Maud, pop the platter on the dresser and check in the cellar.
I'll hold the pink peppercorn polenta platter, Maud.
Oh, yes, lovely. I'm gobbling these goose goujons. They're gorgeous. I'm starving.
Won't you try the Sauvignon Blanc? So
Nutty!
much-
Let people have what they want.
No nuts in it, darling. Its top end is floral. The afternote is refined.
I'm game. Pour away.
Good girl. No? Sal, what can I get you?
Loving this polenta. Perfect.
I'm peckish. May I perhaps partake?
Peppercorn, is it pricey?
Perhaps. Plenty of pennies in the purse, though.
Pong, 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 pong.
Was that a
Sounded
gun?
like Maud.
Was that a gun? Oh, God.
Okay, super. Well done, everyone. Just a note for you, Pascal. What sound
Yeah.
was that?
It is the gun.
Could we not have an actual gun?
Risk assessment alert. Dangerous weapon. Not that I'm saying.
I meant a stage gun. Oh, no, of course. Lockdown. No, it's fine. But Pascal, can you not make it a bit more, well, just say bang.
Pong, pong,
Bang.
pong, there.
We'll work on that. I think we'll call it a day. Well done all.
Oh, we're doing my bit.
Well, hands, face and space was the national call. We obligingly followed and watched the cases fall. A small taste of freedom in time came for all, when we were all let out of lockdown. And they opened the shops and the pubs and the schools, the people's reward for all following the rules. Only let down by a couple of fools, when we were all let out of lockdown.
Hi everyone. I'm afraid you're going to have to do without my camera on, because I've just bought a new computer and I haven't worked out how to do it. Right. Week 8, and here we all are. Exchange with Pascal then. Well, you'll met by moonlight, proud all.
Hail, Fairy King. No, Jean, but I have been practicing.
That moonlight bit seems totally silly, since it's not actually night.
Shakespeare, Giles, that's all. Now, come on everyone, let's concentrate, chin up.
That's chins for you. Oh, no.
Oh, you can talk. Look at your belly, you fat old...
Now, let's pop on the mute, shall we?
Oh.
Thank you.
Speaking of concentrate, I've made a whiskey cake.
Oh.
What's that, Chris?
A cake with whiskey, Tam?
How is everyone coping? We had a Zoom committee meeting the other day. People brought their drinks and nibbles of choice, and even the pets came along. I took the minutes, and it was just like the real...
Yes, Serena. What an exciting life you're all leading.
Let's share how we are all feeling. I, for one, for my latest charity fundraiser, am hopping on one leg for animals who have actually lost a leg. Paw or any limb.
Oh dear.
Why?
It's called empathy, Tamsin.
I'm drinking with Corona beer. Oh.
Well, how does that help?
I'm being empathetic with the situation.
Pathetic, more like.
Well, it's better than those Americans drinking bleach.
Okay everyone, no politics. Let's regroup, and remember, we're not performing mute button. A good rehearsal of Act 3 will bring all our spirits up.
Spirits, that'll do the trick. I'll fetch myself a little sniff jar.
It's barely 11's, Nutty, I'll have you know. And you haven't showered for 4 days. Standards.
Yuck! Really? I'm a twice-a-day boy myself.
How can you know it's 4 days?
Come and live here, darling.
Tamsin, could we lose a mask for a moment if that's okay? Pascal, what's all that for?
I'm calling time. I think that everyone is being, how you say, difficile.
I agree. Well said, Pascal. This is all rather amateur. And after all, there are far more important.
As a member of the committee, I would like to remind you that we are a professional group.
We are an amateur theatre group, Serena. I pay subs. I don't get wages.
We are a professional group of amateur actors, although I, of course, have done some real acting in my time.
Real acting? Real acting? As opposed to what? I'm going to bring this up as an item on the next committee meeting. Real acting indeed.
On the gong, Pascal. Thank you. here to rehearse. I know you always all rather out of sorts this morning.
I have advanced Pilates in 45 minutes now, so can we all just get on with it?
Yes. Act 3, Scene 4. The inspector arrives. Ready? Just to recap, Maud the maid has been found dead and the police have been called. As the grounds of Bog End are being searched by constables and dogs, Inspector Julian Snide, of course, he will have to be a she as Serena is playing the detective.
I could play him by speaking in a gruff voice. Now, this is for radio rather than a stage.
Oh, so women can't be inspectors now. Is that it, John? Sexist or what?
When I was in the army, there were no women allowed.
So, what are you trying to say, Giles? That I can't...
Serena, let's not make Fatima late for a Pilates. You will play a female inspector and you'll be great, I'm sure. So, as I was saying, the inspector, who we'll rename Truly Snide, is in a lounge about to question everyone present.
Oh, I love that name. Reminds me of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yes, that's Fuller's my inspiration. And action.
And then you say you heard a scream, Lady Crumbly Warmoth.
Yes, I did. Everybody did.
Definitely heard a gunshot.
How did you know it was a gunshot?
I watch loads of westerns on TV.
Do you own a gun, Colonel?
I do. Several, in fact. A few good rifles, a .22 for fur, a few old family muskets, and my prize 1862 Richmond rifle. I keep them in my own safe, and only I have the key.
Ow!
Peachy Bright, go and check the gun safe immediately. Yes, Mom. Right away, Mom.
Well, I assure you
We have to check every possibility, Colonel. Please allow me to do my job.
Good. Let's fast forward to scene 6.
At last! I was about to go off and watch some Netflix. Cook. How do I say that word?
It's an exclamation, Tris. You're pointing your finger at the cook.
Why am I pointing the finger at the cook? It doesn't say so in the direction.
Oh, Lord love us.
don't get your knickers in a twist, dear. Wouldn't suit you. That's right, my boy.
Mute Giles, please. No, do carry on.
Cook! She's the only one who could have done it.
Where is the cook? Be she called?
She's in the kitchen creating cakes.
Pacey Bright? Yes, Inspector Snide. Quick, Constable, call the cook to come. She's not there.
Ooh.
Search the house. She's not there.
Ah.
Search the grounds.
She's not there.
Caramba, I believe we have our suspect.
Oh, phew. That went well.
That wasn't too bad, was it? Well done, you all. I thought we might try crowdfunding for
Parties have to go.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
So do I.
So do I.
Bye.
So do I.
Oh, crowdfunding for the Actors Benevolence Fund? Never mind. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow. It's you all. It's you, John.
So now as we all bow our heads for those lost and the families and friends that have shouldered the cost, and we pray for the virus to be finally squashed, and then to see the back of the lockdown. And so to conclude, as this year ends in tears, we'll look to the future and the end drawing near, and we'll cherish our loved ones and those we hold dear, and remember our years spent in lockdown.
Hi everybody, I know you can't see me, but I've got a little bit of problem with the Zoom connection on my camera, so we'll just have to go with my voice, I'm afraid. Okay, we're ready?
Well, it
Well,
Baby.
proud all hail.
Hail Fairy.
Proud all.
Well, it's not midnight. Well, it's still not midnight, but it's evening this time.
I've made fairy cakes with Pernod. And pink icing from my pink kitchen.
Oh, you are such a naughty boy. Tris, I wish
Now, Tamsin.
Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Shahil.
Can you hear me? Oh, everybody hear me? Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, Cheryl.
Oh,
We can hear
So-
you.
everyone's okay and you can hear me, yes?
Yes.
Well, I think you can hear me, so shall we start?
Can I speak now?
Oh, pardon. Oui, cheers.
So, at last, we come to the finale of our play. Boggling Tales from Bog End. Next time it'll be re-sing, cameras no. Isn't that great?
Yes, fab.
Already?
Can't believe it.
Now, let's pretend this is our dress rehearsal, if you will.
But I haven't got a costume.
I'm quite happy in my trackies.
But
The only dress from the waist upwards for Zoom.
Me too, Tris. Me too. What?
Please, it's just a figure of speech. You know, we're not doing costumes. It's a radio play now, so none of us will be seen after all. Right, settle down, please. Let's run through the final scene, starting at the moment the inspector speaks to suspects. Truly, it's your line. We all know, and so on. Everybody is in the lounge at Bog End Manor. So think about how your characters will be feeling at this moment and make it real. Are you ready to start us off, Serena?
Yes. Let me sort this hair out. Can't go on stage like that. Right, okay.
Mine hasn't been this long since I was at school.
I've been doing a chignon. I always do when it gets too long. Does it look all right?
Ready? Everybody on mute unless you are performing, okay?
Yes, off I go. We all know that Marv the maid was sent to the cellar by Lady Crumbly Warmoth in search of a bottle of Chardonnay.
Yes, it was for me, because I've been drinking Chardonnay with Noel at the Badger's Arms when...
Please do not interrupt my flow.
am, really.
But on the way to the cellar stairs, Maud would have passed through the kitchen, where I believe she found Cook at the range, rubbing the Richmond rifle with a resined rag.
Oh,
A red
rag.
bag?
That rifle is the ultimate in fine shooting military muzzle loaders. Its finest feature is its swelled ramrod, just like the original musket.
Quite so, no, gosh, no, gosh, I feel so damned bad that I gave Cook orders to clean the entire contents of my gun cabinet.
You usually do that yourself, Nutty.
Is that correct, sir?
Yes, Robert. I have been out of sorts recently, what with being sequestered and that, and Cook asked if there were any special tasks I needed doing. Dash it all.
Oh no.
Well, Cook said she didn't want to return to her cottage during her time off as her brother, One-Eyed Luke. That was a shooting accident, coincidentally. Anyway, Luke was in a particularly contrary mood.
Yes, Inspector. It was a fluke that Luke wasn't right. He would have cleaned the gun, but can't see right to reset the rear deep sight straight. Oh, poor Cook.
It's clear to me that the cook didn't realise the rifle was cocked. Well, she was a spinster. During my investigation, I noticed a broken window in the greenhouse by the patch where the parsley is picked.
Ooh.
Therefore, I put it to you that the gun discharged through the open sash window.
Wrong!
The bullet flew through the greenhouse glass, ricocheted off the gardener's spade, which he happened to have left in the parsley patch, and before you could say peppercorn polenta, came zooming back through the pantry door, entering the pancreas of our poor unsuspecting Maud.
Must have been a hell of a discharge.
How unpleasant.
Oh, poor Maud.
That means, well, I think it does, that there is no actual murderer then. Inspector Snoid?
Yes, it seems that that might be a very real possibility. However, you will all have to come back for further questioning. So for now, no one must leave their home, unless, of course, they have to go to work, or speak to each other unless it's a necessity. You are in what we in the police are calling lockdown. Is that clear?
Oh, yes, of course.
Not.
PC Bright, organise the forensic team. I'm going back to the station. Aye, sir. Over and out.
Well, what excitement! A real-life drama in our midst.
I feel dreadful. Maud is dead. Poor Cook. Where is Cook?
Coping with the corpse.
Come with me now. Let's find Cook and take her home.
Do you think I could take a look at that magnificent 1862 Richmond rifle before we go, Colonel?
I think we should all leave. It's been such a day. I feel quite frazzled.
Oh, just stay for one more drink until Noel and Nutty return. We still have plenty of polenta.
Curtain drops. The end.
Great. on mute now. How was that for everyone? A little more pace all round perhaps, but I think that's a wrap.
Phew.
Result. Yes.
Great. You can come in now, Trigger.
Oh, thanks, John.
I'll record it next time we meet. Oh, I'm online, of course. Next Tuesday, 11 o'clock again. Is that okay for everyone?
Oh, I can't. That's the day of my sponsored silence for the arrested protesters of Extinction Rebellion.
Terrell, darling,
Yeah.
do you fancy joining Fatima's sponsored silence? You love a challenge.
Oh, shut up, Giles. Oh, and in case anybody didn't notice, it is now his 5th week in the same pyjamas.
It's 9:08. John, we really need to head on out to clap for the NHS.
We have to set the date around Fatima's charity thingy.
I'm ready. I really want to be heard when I clap for the NHS. Bonsoir.
Good effort, Paz.
Okay. Let's clap and then come back for 5 minutes so we can set a date. Right, see you all in a few minutes. Let's go clap.
As we take a moment and reflect on the year, it's hard to believe how we ended up here. 12 months of anxiety, solitude and fear, for us all being in COVID lockdown. Well, a virus was found in the city Wuhan. A global pandemic wasn't part of the plan. From Portugal to Poland, Peru and Pakistan, it put us all into a lockdown. In a world full of problems came this new addition. We looked at our neighbours in quiet suspicion. We can't see our friends, our families without permission, for us all being in COVID lockdown. And the number of cases it kept climbing higher. The death toll was rising, the outlook was dire. We all watched the heart rate, the virus multiplier, for us all being in COVID lockdown. And each week we stood and we clapped the heroes, the doctors and nurses and workers who chose to battle on working through the highs and the lows and help us all get out of lockdown. And on every step of the world situation, we watched all the updates in total fixation. Our patience for freedom, a daily frustration, for all being stuck in a lockdown. Well, hands, face and space was the national call. We obligingly followed and watched the cases fall. A small taste of freedom and time came for all when we were all let out of lockdown. And they opened the shops and the pubs and the schools, the people's reward for all following the rules. Only let down by a couple of fools when we were all let out of lockdown. So now as we all bow our heads for those lost and the families and friends that have shouldered the cost, and we pray for the virus to be finally squashed, and then to see the back of the lockdown. And so to conclude, as this year ends in tears, we'll look to the future and the end drawing near, and we'll cherish our loved ones and those we hold dear, and remember our years spent in lockdown.